Hello! I've been looking on buying an iPhone 2G for years, and 1 week ago I finally found the deal I was searching for. So here is the listing. There are two iPhone 2Gs with 8GB of storage. One is almost in mint condition but is slightly cracked on the bottom right corner, but it's not too bad because there is still a decade-old screen protector attached. The seller then decided to include another iPhone 2G, which is missing a battery, it has a big line in the LCD, and isn't in the best shape, although the screen isn't cracked. There was also included a silicone case, which is awesome considering that finding a case for these older devices is close to impossible. The listing was an auction, but because it still didn't have any bids, which was pretty obvious as there were still 4 days left, I asked the seller if he could sell me the two phones as if they were in a buy now listing, and he accepted. I was really happy to have not one but two iPhone 2G, as they're starting to get really rare and difficult to find at reasonable prices. And I was also curious to see how they'd look like, as I've never seen one in person. The seller was also really friendly, and although the shipping cost wasn't too high, the package arrived in just 1 day. So now, let's unbox these iconic devices that pioneered the future of cell phones. As always, I'm not smart enough to open a box, so I took 5 minutes to get the phones free. And here they are. So we can see that the cracked working one is almost mint without considering the cracked screen. And the one without a battery is in pretty poor condition. It's worth mentioning that most iPhone 2Gs were used without any protection, as in 2007, phone cases and screen protectors weren't popular at all. I then noticed though that the case is meant for the iPhone 3G and 3GS, so that's unfortunate. So after turning on the working iPhone 2G, we can see that it needs to be activated. Activating an iPhone 2G without an old AT&T SIM card is impossible using iTunes, so you need to use Red Snow to bypass the activation procedure. I'll put the link in the description of the guide I followed, but I'll tell you right now, it's really easy and requires just 5 minutes. So now I can use the first iPhone ever, and compared to my iPhone 11 Pro, there's just a teeny tiny difference. As for the other iPhone 2G, it's impossible to restore it without a battery, although I may have an idea to make it work without having to buy a battery, which is really hard to find and expensive. For now, this iPhone, as it doesn't work, will just stay on this shelf as a piece of art. So here's what I think is a really good deal. I finally have an iPhone 2G to add to my collection. So let me know in the comments if you think I got a good deal and any thoughts about these iPhones. Stay tuned, as in the future I might make a video where I'll try to fix the broken iPhone 2G. Bye!